Hey there, so today we have another update. I thought that this would be sooner, that I would give you guys an update about work and all that, but the deal has finally gone through. So there's a postponement issue that happened last week. Finally, the deal, I believe, signed today, which is, I guess, Thursday, and I still don't have a timeline yet. So I guess that's sort of the job update. And I was actually supposed to start. I actually signed up for Uber Eats and was supposed to do that yesterday, but I fell on the weather. So in the larger picture of things, I guess the timing sort of couldn't have been more good for me to not be working so much, which financially is like, I have a hard time saying because, I'm just like, in good conscience, I can't think about how bad it is to not be working this much. But if you don't remember, what was it? 3 weeks ago, Katie was out of town for about a week to visit her family. So obviously, instead of work, I was watching the kids. And then Audrey, actually, 2 weeks ago, almost to the day, fell in with a fever. So she obviously couldn't go to school, and I was watching her, and then she kept having a fever, and we took her to the doctor, and they say, we'll come back, and then took her to the doctor again, and then she was actually hospitalized last week. Thankfully, she's out. But she did have to stay in the hospital. Katie stayed with her at the hospital for 2 nights, and that's really scary. She had pneumonia, and well, thankfully she's good. She went back to school. She went back to daycare a couple days ago, back to normal. But that was a really rough week because she was just constantly fever, very scary. And then when the doctor tells you to bring your 3-year-old to the ER, it's very and then they tell you that your kid has to stay overnight. It's very scary, but thankfully she's okay. And then had a wedding on Monday, and I feel like I caught what Audrey has, because she started with she had pneumonia, and I feel like I have those symptoms, but that would make no sense. Like Audrey caught what she caught like 2 weeks ago, so I must have got something at the wedding, which I guess is just going around. So I've been under the weather, and I was supposed to literally start doing some Uber Eats, just generate some amount of money, and have been doing that. So it's actually been really nice. I'm always like, not always, but like, with work, you're on your feet and stuff, and it's been nice. I literally just been schmoozing around, hacking up a cough, and just sitting on my computer. So it's actually been somewhat nice, but we're getting to the point where I really need to get on my feet. But again, it seems like everything comes up where where I can't really do anything about it, right? Like, boom, I have to watch the kids. Boom, Audrey's sick. Boom, I'm sick. So it's not like I'm sitting around healthy and going stir crazy. Like, there's always an excuse for me to just sit around and do quote unquote nothing almost and stay at home. So hopefully I'm better soon. I do plan on doing, Uber Eats and generating some amount of money. And then hopefully very soon we'll have a timeline on when my company opens back up and go back to work. So, and in the meantime, I've been looking for stuff. There's like some gigs, like event gigs. You don't talk about like catering and all that stuff, and you're like a server, bartender, blah 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 kind of to do, which is in my line of work, right? So until next time, cheers. That's a quick update. Not very useful, like good news, but I guess it's sort of an update on what I've been going through. So until next time, guys, cheers later.